Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Kiri and I work at the University of Manchester. I'm very pleased to welcome you today to this session by Xiaomi. I've got Martin Lee here with me today to talk to you a little bit about their organization, what they do, and their recruitment programs. We'll take all questions at the end, but please do feel free to send them throughout the session. So without any further delay, I'd like to hand over to Martin and thank him very much for joining us today and taking the time to speak to you. Martin, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Karina. And hi, guys, everyone. And today it's my pleasure to be here. I have a simple share about the Xiaomi. So about my share, I have three parts. I have four parts. Firstly, it's about Xiaomi's company, and secondly, it's about the campus talents program. Secondly, how is the life in Xiaomi? Firstly, we tell you how to join us and follow us. Okay, let's go to the slides. Okay, this is a typical dormitory you could find in Chinese universities 10 or 15 years ago. Maybe some people you know in this photo. And these students later became geeks, and they come together with the innovation for everyone, a big vision for technology. So our company Xiaomi was founded 10 years ago, and we are a tech company, and our vision is to make innovation for everyone. So Xiaomi was built by fans and for fans. And I think in 2019, and we make the global 500, the Fortune Global 500 list. And later in 2020, we also make it. And other list, we also have our name in. Currently, Xiaomi, we have 7 main regions, and Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Middle East, Africa, CIS, Asia, Latin America. And our products have present in more than 100 countries and regions. We also have Mi fans and friends in more than 90 markets. You can see all the people and friends in the photos. And in 2020 Q2, we also make the top 5 in 50 global smartphone markets. And could you find your home country or your study country in this photo? And in 2020, in January, Xiaomi was the largest fourth smartphone shipment company. But from Q4 2020, we have been the third. So we are progressing our business, and our global expansion is growing very fast. Instead of all the problems and challenges we face. Okay, sorry. And also we have many Mi stores and Mi Home, Mi studios in many countries, like India, Thailand, Spain, Germany, France. And you know us as a smartphone company, but we are not only the smartphone company. We also have many products in our ecosystem, like TV, air conditioner, uh, the smart bus, and the scooters, and also maybe some of the products you could find in your home or in your friend's home. So we have the dual engine strategy, smartphone and AIoT. We have more than 300 ecosystem companies. And from this photo, you could see we have more than 2,000 IoT and lifestyle products. And you can reach them in offline and online. Our devices connected by 252 million users. Xiaomi is the world's largest consumer IoT platform now, and we have 270 ecosystem companies, and we have also our strategic partners like Google, IKEA. And how did we achieve this? I think the most important is our business model, the triathlon business model: hardware, new retail, internet services. We also involve our internet services with the finance, Mi Cloud, MIUI, and entertainment business. Xiaomi is not just a smartphone company. We are also a new retail company. We have our online and offline shops, and we have our online and offline partner shops. So you could access to our products easily. And also, we are an internet company now. We have amazing products with honest price. So innovation, design, quality, value for money are our own company value for our fans and our friends and our users. So this is the first part for Xiaomi company. And the second part is about the talent program, especially in universities. This program we name it U. Y means young, O means outstanding, U means unique. Xiaomi's talent strategy we name it campus and master. We have our unique growth path within 8 years, and maybe especially within 5 years. And we have our two-channel training. One is the headquarter training, one is the business training. And the headquarter training is 3 weeks of job site. And the business training is 1 year with your supervisor and your tutor. This plan, we expect you from a fresh employee to a senior manager in our company, especially the founder trainee program. So this is the path from the first day to the 5 year or 7 years later, you become the CEO program. So this is the 3 weeks of GT. And we have our colorful life in Xiaomi. And I have some photos to show that. This is the first one, the different photos about our different headquarters in Beijing, Wuhan, and other main cities like Shenzhen, Shanghai, and Nanjing. And also we have different offices in other countries and regions. And this is the main city in China. This is our annual festival, the party for celebrate our 2017. This is 2018. This is 2019. And this is a photo for our global fans. We have this picture in 2018. We invite all the fans from all the countries to come to Beijing, and we celebrate our culture, our innovation, our passion here, and we have communication with each other. Also in Xiaomi, we have many clubs, the sports, the arts, and the activities, and many other, like the bands, the music bands, and a dance club. And also we have the family day for our employees. As for the engineers, we are progressing the culture, engineer culture. So we have many competition about the technology and innovation. This picture shows our technology circle, the technology system, and currently we have more than 10,000 engineers, and we have totally 30,000 employees all over the world, and we have 11 China and overseas research and development center, and more than 100 labs. So how to join us? And this is a spring recruitment season, and we have 3 programs for the students. The first one is the Future Star. It is a technology talent program, and this is for the postgraduate and doctor program students. And secondly, we have the new retail trainee program. This is for our mainly for the management majors, but we have no limit for the majors. And thirdly, we have many types positions for the full-time spring recruitment, like the hardware, software, product design, market, function, and management and sales. The location, we have different choices in China and overseas. And the recruitment process, we have the personality test and interview. They are all online, and you will get offer. After that, you could onboard in your working city. And our application period is from March 8th to April 30. I want to share another program in our university campus. So it is a program you can do in your campus. So we name it MCA, Me Campus Ambassador. So this program is initiated by Xiaomi Global Campus Recruitment team. And we are aiming to recruit outstanding talents from all the universities around the world. And we want to create a community. We can do everything you want to do in your campus about your major, about your career, about your connection with the world. So Xiaomi could supply the resource and the training program and training lectures. Especially we can connect you to our managers and our IT engineering. So we have this program in UK. So this QR code is the MC UK. You can scan it and follow us, and you will get all the latest job opportunities and the Xiaomi's activities. So that's me. Our users are always at the heart of everything we do. So we want to make friends with everyone, and we want to help you, whether you are in campus, whether you are students or experienced staff. So if you want to do something with Xiaomi, just connect us, follow us, and we can do everything you want now and also in the future. So join our growing international family. So that's my share. Thank you. Karina?
Hi there. Are we done with the slides? Are we ready for some questions?
Yeah, we could have QA now.
Wonderful. Just to encourage all the students to send their questions through, and we'll try to get to as many of them as possible
Okay.
and give you a bit of an insight into the recruitment process and the culture at Xiaomi. Just say, Martin, there was a group QR code in the MCA official account. Can we show it again? A student says the QR code has expired. So if there's perhaps an alternative way for the students to access the group.
This is a QR code.
I'm sorry, you've stopped sharing your slides, so we can't see them.
I'm sorry. Oh, so is it clear now?
Yes, we can see them now. So where does the QR code lead to? Because some of the students are saying that the QR code is not working for them. Is there another way of finding the account?
Okay, so this is the WeChat QR code. If you have some questions, you also can follow our LinkedIn. We have some poster there, and you can follow us there. And if any problem, we will post our email there, and you can email us also.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, thank you very much. I'm just going to get started with some of the questions. One student is wondering how to stand apart and better from other candidates during recruitment. Do you have any top tips perhaps for them about how to perform well during the recruitment?
Okay. If in the recruitment process you want to perform well, so firstly, I think you should have a clear target, and you know what you can do and what you will do in this company. So you should have a very clear target position for you, and know then you can prepare all your resource and all your experience about this position. So be confident about yourself. So don't concern about your shortage, your disadvantage. Just show your advantage. So because you are a student, you are not perfect. You come here to be perfect. So just be yourself, and tell the interviewer what you would like to do and what you would like to know. Ask questions when you want to. So that's my tips for them.
Wonderful. I think it's so great to hear from a recruiter and reiterate to the students that, recruiters do know that students do not have a wealth of experience. They're not, as perfect as, someone with like 5 or 10 or 20 years of professional experience, and their understanding of that. So be confident and then prepare well. I think if I can just summarize what Martin said. Another student is wondering, do you see any common mistakes that students make during the recruitment process, either in their applications or during an interview?
Yeah, of course. Secondly, during the application, so the students usually apply one position. So just one position, maybe they wait for a month, there's no response. So they think that I failed, so I can change to the another company, but it is wrong. So one company they have different programs, and one position, many departments they have this position. Maybe you fail in one department, but you can achieve it in other department. So just change your application status after 1 month, and you can connect to the HR or your alumni in this company, help you to change to another department, another position. And this is the first step. And the second one, your resume. Students usually want to show everything they want to show to the HR, but it is wrong. You just show what is relevant, and the most important to show your major, what you study in your university, not your just a 3 or 2 months internship. That is a plus, not the main page. So just to show what you study and what is your advantage in your study, your research, your technology, and your tools in your study. So that is what you will use in your position, in your job. And later, when you want to show maybe 2 things or 3 things that is similar, maybe for one position, just make it different. Show the most important thing in large or in data or in details, but that is relevant. Like you could show what you do and what you use, what tools you use in this internship, and what you achieve in this internship, and what you could help with your work in this internship, with the data you have achieved in this position. So they can go through the details very clearly, not the detailed description with the characters that will make everything they can't see that. Okay, this is the second mistake. And this is the resume. And when in the interview, students usually make the mistakes like they are not sure or they are not sure about their future career, and they ask the interviewer what they will do, and so this is the first mistake. So when you apply the application, the interviewer, they always believe that you will know, or you will be clear about this position, you will do in this position, and you plan to be someone in the future with this position. So don't say that I'm not sure I could do something. I don't know what to do in this position, and I have no plan for my future career. So this is the first mistake. Secondly, don't afraid to ask questions with the interviewer. Just ask what you want to ask, and make sure that you know everything about this position, about this company. Then you can make sure whether this position is suitable for you. So this all my tips for this question.
That was wonderful. And just to summarize for the students again a little bit more succinctly, so I think from what Martin said is that there's a bit of flexibility where you can transfer across departments if you contact HR, which is great, but then try to be prepared, try to know which role you're applying to, and to justify why you want to work for that role and what you know about that role. Do not go to an interview unprepared or not knowing what the role will entail. And I think this is your opportunity today to ask a little bit more about, you know, the finer details of different roles or what to expect at the organization. And then I think the other important point that Martin made is don't be afraid to showcase your academic experience and your academic aptitude on your CV. Do not focus purely on professional or experience or hobbies or extracurriculars. It's write down all the projects that you've worked with, your grades, you know, what you've learned, what technical skills you've developed. And then when it comes to your professional experience, justify why it's relevant and quantify your successes in order to increase your proposition of why you're the best candidate for this role and what you can bring into the organization. And that's what's going to set you apart as well. Thank you. So Martin, a few of the students are asking to for clarification, if you can just perhaps show us again the link of where the students can send applications.
If you're a Chinese, so you just follow this this WeChat QR code. If you are not a Chinese, so go to LinkedIn. The name is Xiaomi Technology. You just follow that, and you will access to the positions you want to apply.
And just to clarify, because I think we had one or two students who joined us a little bit later, are you hiring international students, so non-Chinese students for roles in mainland China? Is that the case?
Yeah, of course we have. Xiaomi is maybe is the main company in Beijing to recruit international students here. And in Beijing headquarters, we have more than 100 international employees. Yeah, because we have more than 50 markets, international markets all around the world. So we need you.
That's fantastic to hear, and that's great for any student who might not be of Chinese nationality, who want to increase their global mobility and gain experience of working in a different region. And it will really set you apart, like, you know, experience in China, and you'd be very desirable to any other like employer in the future as well. And just to clarify again about the recruitment requirements, so would you start recruiting on the 1st of July then? And are there any positions which are currently open?
Because this is the 2020 recruitment. This is from the autumn 2020 until now. So this is the whole season, the fall recruitment season and the spring recruitment season. But in this season, we have less opportunities than the full time. So many positions are open now, but if you want to know the details, just go to the website and the link. You could find the more details. And I have shown the details. We have the software, hardware, the hard marketing, sales, operation. So many kinds of positions you could apply for. So just reach our website, and if you have any questions, if you need any favor, just leave your message there. We have our colleagues there to assist you.
Wonderful. So just to reiterate, follow the QR code on WeChat, and or if you're not a Chinese national, go on LinkedIn, follow the company there, and then have a look on the company website for any roles. They're currently recruiting for a lot of roles currently as well. So you do not need to wait until July to apply to recruitment, because roles do open up all the time. We've got a postgraduate, a master's students here majoring in civil engineering. But they're very interested in Xiaomi and wish to like join the team if they have a chance in the future. They're wondering if there are any positions for students who are majoring in science and engineering but do not have an IT background, or would you say that an IT background is essential for all your roles?
It is not for all positions. We have our IT, mainly the science and technology like CS, AI, data science. Sorry, many positions with the you must have the IT background, but we also have many positions that uh, assist all the IT colleagues. That we have the IT operation, we have the IT management, and we have many positions that serve our technology business. So don't afraid about your background. If you have not enough technology background or not with the main uh, tools or the main major background, just apply for the suitable position for you. And I think the multiple background, multiple the combined major with the science and the business, the major is it will be very helpful for our business expansion in the global market.
That's wonderful. Martin, I think some of the students keep saying that the QR code has expired, so they're not able to access the WeChat group. I'm wondering whether you can send me a QR code after the presentation and I can circulate to the students, perhaps, like a new one.
Okay, I think my colleague Leila is online. So this QR code is not a WeChat group. Is the WeChat account. It's
Okay.
the WeChat account. So we just follow this account. You can check all the posters there, and
Okay.
we have the information. If
Yeah.
not
So
available, just go to LinkedIn. We will post the poster again, so for your accessible.
that would be wonderful. Just to reiterate to students, if the QR code is not working for you, just search for the company name instead and on WeChat and LinkedIn, and it will come up. The same account will come up.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, you could search the WeChat account, the WeChat official account with MC UK. So you will find this account. And the LinkedIn, just search Xiaomi, you will find the account. Okay.
fantastic. A student's asking, do you offer any recruitment focusing on MBA students, perhaps?
We recruit. We of course we recruit MBA. So, but currently we have no special programs for MBA. So MBA students they have the work experience. So I suggest you'd better go to the social talents application pathway, the channel. So apply for your job for your position and not the campus program because they are different. The salary and the awards are so different. So just to find the programs, the positions for you. Okay.
Wonderful, thank you very much. And a student is wondering about your locations across China. I know you've mentioned Beijing. The student is specifically interested in marketing positions in Shanghai. I don't know if you know if there's any, but also if you can tell us a little bit more about which other cities the students can look into for roles.
Yeah. We have. Oh, let me change the slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me do this. Sorry. Okay, this is the location page. So we have five main cities in China: Beijing, Wuhan, Nanjing, Shenzhen, Shanghai. But they are main cities. We also have many cities in China. The first line, second line, or third line, like Jinan. I think all over the first line cities in all the provinces they have the offices for Xiaomi. But the main business in other cities they are main for the new retail or finance business department. So if you want to work in these cities, just apply for the positions for the finance or for the new retail or training for these two programs.
Fantastic. I'm wondering if you can touch a little bit more about the personality test during the recruitment process, and what would that entail, like what questions you might get asked, what you're testing at the time, what sort of like character traits perhaps you want to see.
This is the personality test. So it will use the tools, maybe the international personality test, the tools to see what kinds of job is match you. So we just have this is one reference tool we will see, but not the main reason we will decide whether you are suitable for this position. It's just give us some suggestion and some tips. So don't focus your main energy for this personality test. So just try it very relaxable, do it freely.
That's great. Thank you for alleviating any anxiety there. And it's great to see, just to reiterate, because I see the recruitment targets now, that the applications are open currently for students who are graduating this year, so this summer, and then master students graduating in December. So do make a note of those dates, and do be very mindful that the applications are closing on April the 30th. So do put in your applications in early. Martin, I was wondering if you can tell us a little bit more about how working at Xiaomi has changed ever since the pandemic happened, and how it is now. Do all of you still work from home? Are you all back in the office? Is there some sort of like flexible working arrangement? Just because the students are wondering whether they can undertake some of the roles remotely or not.
Okay. I think everyone knows that in China, the pandemic is very poor influence for us. So we could work on site in China, and but in overseas offices, maybe according to the country's pandemic condition, our colleagues work remotely. So we have different work choices according to the pandemic condition. So don't worry about that. And in China, uh, also we have the very complete anti-pandemic policies in the city or in the company. So don't be worried about that.
Wonderful, thank you. And then a student is very mindful that, because of where they're based, they sometimes like lose connectivity to the internet, or they might not be able to like log in. Is there like provisions happening for anyone working remotely that may have issues accessing their workload? Do you provide laptops perhaps, or do you support your colleagues with access to connectivity or devices that they may need?
I think in other countries, according to the pandemic condition, mostly in Europe, like UK, our colleagues work remotely, and they have the online working together tools. We have the company system, online system to assist all the colleagues to work together. And also we have some chances if they are, if it is available for them to come to the office, they will have some face-to-face meeting. And also our colleagues will take measures to help our colleagues or our friends. They have problems or challenges when they work or live in their working location city. So I think if you join Xiaomi, you will feel all the colleagues, all our friends, they will help you at the same time. You are not yourself. You are with a big family back of you.
That's so great to hear. They're so welcoming. Just to reiterate to the students, if you've got any additional questions, please to send them through now. I've got only a couple of questions left. So Martin, one student is wondering if I'm sorry, I've lost my track of thought there for a second. So the student was wondering, question was around progression and what they can expect after working in Xiaomi for, like, 1, 2, 3, 5, or 10 years. Is there lots of room for I don't know, to change roles, to upskill, to become more senior, and what does that normally look like for a fresh graduate that joins you?
Of course, we have. Just now, I have shown our talents program for the fresh graduates. We have a 5 to 8 years training program for a fresh graduate to be a senior manager later. So we have a lot of opportunities in our company. So if you work unhappily in this position, you can change to another department or another position according to the needs of business department. Secondly, we have our own training lecture or system. We have so you can learn different things with our colleagues. Thirdly, in Xiaomi, we have lots of more than 300 ecosystem companies. They are doing many kinds of products. So we have more than I think more than 10,000 departments about different size. So you have many choice to do and to change in Xiaomi. And currently for Xiaomi, also we have been the 14 500s, but we are a young company. We only have 30,000 employees totally around the world, but uh, uh, but like the other biggest company, they have more than 100,000 employees. So in Xiaomi, if you come here now, maybe you will have more opportunities to work with the senior guys, and you will have your chance to explore the new main markets by yourself, and you can involve all the resource in the company or out of the company, so you can do everything you want to do. So maybe after 1 year or 2 years, you will be a manager for this country, for this new country. So just to come here, we think that we have more opportunity and the largest market for you to explore. Thank you.
That's fantastic. It sounds like everyone in your office is super approachable. They're very willing to help each other out, and there's flexibility to learn, and there's a lot of, like, room for progression to try projects, and then to become more senior through hard work and determination. But also, there's that flexibility of feeling supported and encouraged by your colleagues, which is amazing. So again, I will encourage all the students to follow the links that we've shared with them today and the QR code to find out more about the roles that Martin has shared with us, and to ask any questions that you might have to their colleagues as well, so you can get a little bit more in-depth information. Just one final question, Martin, because I know a lot of our students are concerned that they're studying in the UK, and sometimes they're not physically in China to come and visit you or get to know you a little bit better. Do you've got any piece of advice for our students who are in the UK, or do you think that maybe they have any skills that set them apart from students who've remained in China to study there?
Okay. About this part, so also for the tips, whether you are in UK or whether you remain in China, so I think you can connect to Xiaomi. We have our campus program MCA. So this program we target for the local or the friends, whether you are from China or not. So just join us. And in this program, you can access to our technology, our colleagues, our IT colleagues, our business, local business colleagues with marketing or sales. And also, I think you will know more about Xiaomi's ecosystem. I think this is most important thing you can learn about this logistic for your own study and for your own career development. As for me, I just came to Xiaomi 1 year ago, and so after coming here, I learned the ecosystem, the working way with all the people, all the ecosystem business department. So I think that for me, if I do one small thing, I will think whether this small thing is relevant with all my parties, all my colleagues, all my departments around me, and all my colleagues around the world, and I can involve them and let them know these things. They can involve their needs. So this small thing will be done by many people maybe at the same time. They will have a big value for all the people. So this is one logic working way. When you do your own major or your study, you can also use this way to do it and involve all the parties you can reach, like Xiaomi, the companies, like the teachers, the professors, the students in your company, in your university, and any parties you involve in, and put them needs in your study and your major or your research report. So you will do a big value thing with your own major, with your own study. I think this is what I learned, the first thing. And the second thing is do the things uh, relevant. When you do the thing today, maybe 1 week later, you will do another thing, make them relevant. Maybe 1 year later, you will do the relevant thing also. So all the things, put them together, there will be a project. So they will make your career a big scheme, and you will be excellent for yourself, for the company, for the universities. I think that's my tips.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for all the wonderful advice. If just very quickly we can just repeat once more how to apply for the MBA pathway, please, just because a couple of students are asking to clarify.
So the MBA, just go to our LinkedIn. So just apply for the position with your working experience. So don't with only with your campus master MBA degree. So this is the Xiaomi's pathway for the MBA.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So just a reminder to everyone, go on LinkedIn and you'll find lots of like roles and advertised there as well in case you have any difficulty accessing them elsewhere. This is all the time we had for questions today, but I want to say a warm thank you to Martin for coming along today for his wonderful and very informative presentation. Thank you very much, Martin. Just to reiterate to the students, the session has been recorded and will be circulating to your recording afterwards, so you can revisit the slides and go over any of the positions again as well. Also to remind everyone that this session is part of our Asia Careers Insight series. So if you want to discover more sessions and more webinars taking place this and next week, the schedule is included in the handouts section. So please do make sure to download it to see the full list of webinars coming up, a lot around skills, a lot around meeting organizations like Xiaomi today. And then, yeah, generally, I just want to say again, a really warm thank you to Martin and to all of you for being so engaging and sending so many questions through today so far. Martin, thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely day ahead, and we really look forward to having you join us again soon for another presentation.
Thank you, Karina. Thank you for all the guys here. Welcome to Xiaomi. Let's see each other in the future.
Oh, thank you so much. We look forward to hearing back from you, and hopefully a lot of our students will put through successful applications. See you everyone soon. Bye now.
Bye-bye.